I mean, I'm the inner cartel violence. I almost want to say it's a good thing that they're spending so much time fighting each other, because if they were to turn that focus towards the United States, I don't think our southern border or the people that are tasked with trying to patrol or control that are probably equipped or manned to deal with that threat.
Your border is wide open.
Yeah.
There is no enforcement wing at your border. Americans need to know that right now the United States Border Patrol is conducting processing operations. That's what they are doing. They are overrun. And this whole lie that the American public is being told that your government is conducting a holistic approach. I love it when I hear this. I mean, it just drives me crazy. Well, if they're conducting a holistic approach, I don't see the CIA down there. I don't see DIA down there. I don't see big numbers of DOD. I see a lot of National Guardsmen activated to conduct operations in Texas, but that's a hold the line. That's not to do the other things. Where is the FBI at their border? They are not supporting Border Patrol in any way, shape, or form. Where is the DEA? Where is HSI? Where is the United States Marshals? The lies told to the American people are tremendous. So I want to be very clear here. Your border is wide open. And so what you say is absolutely right. And look, the cartels have been conducting murders here for many years. I can take you to South Lake, Texas in 2013 when they conducted an execution of a Gulf cartel attorney. I can take you to South Texas where they cut the head off of an individual when we had a body floating in the intercoastal. I think it was 2015. And guess who did it? A Border Patrol agent who was working for the plaza boss of the Gulf cartel. I could take you to a grandmother and her autistic daughter in Alabama, granddaughter in Alabama, who were beheaded in 2017 by the Sinaloa cartel. I can take you to what we call an incident 80 miles into the United States, just outside Brackenville, Texas, where you had gunmen in the United States carrying weapons just like you would in Mexico, passing off from one group to another. I can take you to Arizona, where last year you had gunmen who we believe now were with the Sinaloa cartel operating driving from Tucson into Phoenix. They passed 2 Arizona state troopers on Interstate 10, and they're carrying a 50 cal rifle along with an AK, an M4, 4 pistols, fully kitted, and they're filming themselves as they're passing because they fear nothing. This is what is not getting out. So they have made it here. They are here. And how do you know what I'm saying is true? Look at all the drug distributions throughout this country. They've been contracting, working with U.S.-based gangs for many, many years. Look at now the adjustment from smuggling into the trafficking, and now that is plaguing this whole nation. So they're here. Anytime they want to do what you're talking about, conduct operations here, they can do it at any time, and they have been. The problem is that the American people aren't being told.
I mean, that's insane. You're talking about foreign national military units that are operating with impunity inside of the United States. That's fucking insane.
And we are doing nothing to stop it.
What kind of influence or sway do these cartels have over the Mexican government?
Corruption at the highest levels of the Mexican government. They don't want to tell you that. It's the truth. Don't take my word for it. There was a CNN report done, and it was really well done. And so for your viewers, you should look this up. The last national election, when President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador was elected, they had 132 politicians and staffers killed during that last national election. How many Americans know that? Well, the country's been taken over. And it is a failed state. It is a failed government. The problem is you're not told. Look, if Mexico, if we switched Afghanistan and Mexico right now, geographically, by location, we would consider it a failed state. But because it is right next to our country and it is such a partner in the exchange of commerce, this is why they don't want to talk about it. I have no problem telling you because I know what's coming. I know them very well. They do not care about you. They do not care about their families, your families. They don't care if a city disappears tomorrow. If they're going to move in a cell of terrorists, they do it all the time. How do they do it? They break them up, because I know that because I helped break some of those cells up. And the tradecraft with which they use is tremendous. And if they have a group of 5, this is a real story. I can't tell you the date because most of this is classified, but I can tell you that they will break up the groups because even though they know that you could lose a city, they're going to pay more money. And so what do? They break them up in smaller teams of ones or twos so that if we capture some of them, we don't capture the whole cell. That tells you the relationship. And listen, what I'm telling you is 10 years old. It's a decade old. Where's the leadership in Washington? Completely missing in action.